What's up, mother Funkos? In this shipment haul, every single box is from Hot Topic. I got 5 decent sized boxes here. And no, I didn't order them all at the same time. I've been sitting on a couple of them for a little bit, because I tend to like to open my shipment boxes when I have the spots for the pops ready. I like to keep them all nice and organized. Don't like to stack them up without actually incorporating them into my collection. So yeah, I didn't order these all at the same time. I'm not a complete maniac. Hot Topic is definitely my favorite place to buy pops online. Once you spend a total of $500 lifetime with them, your shipping goes down to $2. You start getting little $5 rewards pretty quickly. And overall, I'd say about 99% of the time, the pops come in good shape. And by good shape, I mean like mint condition, like good enough for a collector, like an inbox collector. So I definitely recommend buying from them. We'll see how this shipment turns out. Hopefully I get no damaged ones. I don't think I ordered any pops that have a chase variant, but that's another thing. If there is a chase for it, you could get lucky from Hot Topic. I've gotten lucky before and gotten a chase in the mail, but that's only happened once. And I'm not really the type to buy pops with chases just to see if I get a chase. I tend to be the kind of collector that just buys pops that I like. Doesn't matter if they're exclusive, doesn't matter if they're rare. I just like to buy the characters I like to buy. And that's another reason I like buying from Hot Topic, because they do carry a nice wide array of the newer commons out there. And honestly, sometimes I think the commons are the best ones. I do think that when they add chase stickers, exclusive stickers, not all the time, but sometimes they do it to pops that maybe aren't as cool, and Funko feels they'll sell more if they're exclusive. But in my collection, I know that some of my commons ultimately have become more rare than exclusives and are worth more than a lot of my exclusives. It just depends. It's actually really weird. Sometimes pop collecting is a lot like buying stocks or something. You just don't know which stock is going to go up in value. But once it does, you look back at it, you know, like in hindsight, you go, yeah, that makes sense that went up. Like for instance, Spike from Cowboy Bebop. He's a common. He didn't come out too long ago, but he's worth about $40 now. At the time, you see, okay, Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, of course, that's a popular anime. He's just a common. You buy it because you like it, but you don't really expect it to go up to $40 that quickly. Mainly because he is a common. But just because he's common doesn't mean they made a whole bunch of them. And he is super popular. So now that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, of course Spike went up to $40. You know, it's Spike from Cowboy Bebop. The point is, you just never know if you're someone that looks at the value a lot. And yeah, I do. Like, I like when my pops go up in value. I think anybody that tells you that they don't are lying to you. Right, enough bullshitting. Let's get to the opening. So first up is Beetlejuice. He's in his, I guess, suit or tux when he's getting married. Really incredible details on this one. Definitely like it way more than the original Beetlejuice pop. I think the original Beetlejuice pop was one of the ugliest ones ever, but I mean, this guy ain't pretty either, but at least he looks cool. Here is Lydia Deetz in her wedding gown, red. And it looks like that back piece is transparent. She also came out very good. Really wanted to have this set, and they came in really good condition. And this is the Third Eye Prince, I think it's called. Third Eye Girl, I think it's from the music video. But yeah, look, he looks awesome. Look at the detailing on that guitar. And I didn't realize, but his shoes are actually glitter. Kind of like those Diamond Collection ones. That looks really cool. And man, I love the detail on the guitar strap. The string is so tiny but painted well. Yeah, this guy looks way better than I expected. Really, really like that they did the shoes that way. They didn't have to. They could have easily just painted those metallic. But yeah, this guy looks awesome. Box also in perfect condition. And here's the Around the World in a Day Prince. And when I first looked at the glams, I kind of thought this one looked cooler. But now I definitely think this one looks cooler. And I do like how it has the different songs on the back. Yeah, I just need to get the actual Purple Rain one. I think there's a version where he's all glitter. I want to say maybe it's FYE, I forget, but either one would be cool. But I think this is another good example of, yeah, these two are common, but I'm pretty sure that when these go, you know, out of print or vaulted, these ones are going to be worth more than a lot of exclusives. And I talked about this a little bit in my last video where I told myself I wasn't going to get a bunch of chrome pops because I do think it's a little gimmicky. Like, I know a lot of people love them, but those new Thanos, the different colored chromes, like, I'm just like, to me, that's starting to be a little overkill, but I did want to add some of these actual gold Marvel Studio ones. Not all of them, just some of my favorite characters. And here's Iron Man. Looking really cool in gold chrome. It's a Civil War mold.
Where he's sticking you and taking all your money. Give me the loot, give me the loot. I'm a bad. Give me the loot, give me the loot. I'm a bad. Give me the loot, give me the loot. I'm a bad.
Here's a notorious B.I.G, the classic image of him wearing the crown. And the Jesus chain. This guy looks awesome. Another example of a common that once he's vaulted, this guy is definitely going to shoot up in price. I mean, who knows? They might have made, you know, 1 million of these. But I do feel like something like this, once it gets vaulted, is going to be worth more than, say, something like this in a few years. Well, that is if the Funko bubble doesn't burst, you know. It could always burst and this could all be, you know, all worth a couple bucks each, or maybe people won't even give you a couple bucks each for them. But I really don't see that happening. A lot of people like to compare them to Beanie Babies, but, you know, there's a big difference between a figure of the notorious B.I.G. and like Sharky the Shark, you know? Like that, like what is that? Dude, I thought this was going to be like a huge haul. This is a big ass box. This box is huge. It's just got 2 pops in it. That's strange. Looks like this is printed in this nice, very nice gold. But the way they printed the pop logo on there, at first it kind of looks like a sticker. But it's not. It looks like they just had it printed separately. And this gold doesn't exactly match up. That looks a little sloppy. But it's definitely not a big deal. It's just the side of the box. Kind of the same deal with the Wonder Woman logo up there. Still like the way they did that in gold, though. And she looks great. The first appearance Wonder Woman. A little old-timey haircut. And her longer skirt. Really, I do think this is one of the better ones from NYCC this year. And I want to say that she's actually maybe still available on the Hot Topic website. They must have made a lot of her. And here's one from a line that I was hoping they'd make. One of my favorite movies, Coraline. Here's Coraline in pajamas, also an NYCC exclusive. Also in pretty much mint condition. And she turned out really great as well. All right, one more. All right, finally a box with more than 2 pops. And here is Beryl from The Nightmare Before Christmas. And he turned out really good. Love that they give him like that different color skin and they sculpted in the mask really well. Loving those teeth. Yeah, they did a really good job with this guy. And Here's Shock. Loving her little slingshot. Really awesome. These ones really translated over well. And of course, Lock. Also really great. These guys look really awesome together. And yep, their boxes are all, let's see, they're all in really good shape. So as you can see, you know, ordering from Hot Topic, you're pretty much, I want to say guaranteed, but you have a very, very good chance of getting all mint boxes. You can see how they put those, I guess they call them a sorter, those little cardboard boxes that they put boxes inside of boxes. So 11 pops, 11 out of 11 are in perfect condition, even the paint jobs, which is kind of out of their control, but they can't control whether they smash those boxes on you or not. And obviously Hot Topic has people working in their warehouses that know, you know, put these things in those sorters with care, package them up with care, because, you know, we do sell a lot of Funko Pops. I want to say that it's probably a big chunk of Hot Topic's revenue. And like, if from the beginning I would have gotten half of these damaged or more, kind of like when I used to order from Amazon, like when I didn't know what the hell I was doing when it came to ordering Pops online, I would order some here and there from Amazon. And I was always like so disappointed because it'd always be smashed. And I just never ordered from Amazon again. The only time I ever order from Amazon now is if it's one of their exclusives. That's it. But regular Pops, I don't care how good the price is, I never order them because it's playing like Funko Pop mail call Russian roulette. Very high chance it's going to be smashed and you just wasted your money. Or you got to waste your time sending it back. That's always annoying. I got to say that my favorite out of this one has got to be probably the Notorious B.I.G. and this Third Eye Prince. These both came out really incredible. I mean, all of these did. I really love all of these. Like, there isn't one weak pop, I think, in this bunch. Really love them all. Let me know in the comments below if you own any of these, what you've recently added to your collection, what your experience ordering from Hot Topic is, or anything else you'd like to say. Thanks for watching and take it easy.